Hi, room 502. I'm sorry I can't be there today. I am on a ship going to the Bahamas. I'm so excited. But before I left for the Bahamas, I thought of you guys and I thought, let me make my morning meeting so that we still have things going kind of on schedule. So today you're going to have a virtual morning meeting. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you. And you will get to see kind of how the morning meeting gets made. Okay, let me go back there. All right, so here we are in our morning meeting. Let me get the slideshow ready. So just like we do every single day, we're gonna try to trot through our meeting as quickly as possible. And I'm hoping that you guys raise your hand and give some answers just like you would if I was there. So let's talk about our feelings today. If you are in the happy box, if you're feeling excited, brave, silly, or proud, put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Good. Lots of happy people, I'm hoping. All right. And if you are in the calm box today, if you're feeling kind, loving, relaxed, or grateful, show me some namaste. Ooh, take a second and smell the flowers and blow out the candle. All right. Namaste. And if you're in the angry box, pump your hand in the air like this. If you're feeling mad, jealous, frustrated, or grumpy, I understand. But you know what happens when you get mad? I know you do. You get glad again. That's right. And if you are in the sad box today, put your hands on your heart like this. Boys and girls, if you're feeling worried, embarrassed, or lonely, um, remember, when you're sad, it doesn't last forever. Sometimes it lasts for 5 minutes, or sometimes it lasts for an hour, or even a whole day, but it doesn't last forever. So when you get sad or when you get mad, remember, we always get glad again. All righty. Oh, notice that today is a day before election day. So I'm hoping that you tell your parents to get out there and vote. It's a great honor to do that when you live in America. You get to vote and help pick the leaders who uh, make all the rules and help our country and our state. Okay, boys and girls, you'll notice that it is a brand new month. We are in a brand new month. This is the month of November. And if you remember, the last time you were here, it was Halloween. It was October. All right. Who can figure out what day yesterday was? What day was yesterday? We weren't in school. If you are saying that yesterday was Sunday, you are correct. Yesterday was Sunday. And if yesterday was Sunday, what does that make today? Anybody know? It is Monday. That's right. And if today is Monday, tomorrow will be what day? I'll give you a hint. There will be tacos, I think. Yep, it's Taco Tuesday tomorrow, but not here at school because we will not be here. All right. Today is Monday, November 3rd, 2025, and I would like to pick somebody to find that 3 for me, but I'm not there, so I don't even know who's absent. So if you could, if you see that 3 hiding up there in our calendar, could you do me a favor and put your hands on your head like this? All right. If you said it is right here, you are correct. Boys and girls, in September and October, we were in school for 43 days. We are going to count on from 43 until we get to that new star. And that's going to tell us how many days we've been in school so far. So here we go. 43, 44. That was quick. Today is our 44th day of school. And I would like to find 44 in our 180 chart. If you can find 44, laser it in with your eyeballs and think in your head, what color is the 44? If you said that the 44 is light green today, you would be correct. There it is, y'all. There is our 44. So 44 is our number of the, whoa, what's going on there? Let me move over here. Boys and girls, today is our 44th day of school. Can we use this big old square that I'm pointing to right here? Can we use that big old square? Not until when? The 100th day of school. That's right, because this is 100 little squares put together. We can't use that yet. Can I use this skinny little stick? If you said yes, kiss your brains, mwah, because that is only 10 in that stick, and we're going to start counting with tens. Can you help me out here? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Now, if I add one more, what will I have? If I add one more, I will have 45. That's right. Now I'm going to go back to 44, and this time I'm going to take away one. How many do I have now? I have 43. That's right. Now I'm going to go back to 44, and this time I'm going to add 10. Come on now. Where's that 10 at? There it is. All right. I would add 10. And if I add 10 to 44, what am I going to have? Think about it. Yeah. If you said 54, you are right. Now I'm going to go back to 44, and this time I'm taking away 10. Oh, that was too quick, but the answer would be 34, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, friends. If you remember, every day I ask you the same question. I say, what does this digit, the first digit, tell me? And then I always say, what does this digit tell me? And if you say this digit means how many full 10 frames I'm going to have, and this one tells me how many leftovers I'm going to have, then you are always right. Now, let's count by tens, and let's see if I did this right, because I was a little sleepy when I made this slideshow. All right, here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 4 full 10 frames and 4 leftovers. All right, boys and girls, it's time for tally marks. And remember, when we count by tally marks, we are counting by the number 5. So put your fingers in the air. We're going to do a little practice. Give your fingers a little stretch. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, we are going to count to, let's say, 15. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We always slash on that 5. Does anybody want to take a guess how many 5s there are in the number 44? Think about it. Think. All right. If you said, oh, I'm not even going to, we're going to wait till after we're done. Okay. Let's count by 5s and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how many 5s there are. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And if you said that there are 8 5s in the number 44, you would be correct. And how many will we have the next time that we're here? We will have 9, because we will have one more slash on our 5s, and that'll give us 9 5s for the number 45. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at our numbers. We're going to compare, boys and girls, what does the alligator like to eat? If you said the alligator likes to eat the biggest number, you are 100% right. Yes. So take a look at these two numbers. We have 9 and we have 7. Which one of those is the bigger number, and what symbol will we be using? If you said that we will be using the greater than symbol, you are correct. 9 is greater than or bigger than 7. So the alligator will always eat the bigger number. And that today is the number 9. All right, boys and girls, every day that we come to school, we get a little bit smarter and add a little bit more to that filing cabinet inside our brain called our, if you said schema, you are right. All right. Kiss that brain. All right. Every day we come, we get a little bit smarter, add a little bit more to our schema. And if I wanted to be super fancy pants today, and I would call it my think, metacognition. If you said that, give yourself 2 high fives. All right, boys and girls, today, I want you to dig deep into your metacognition and take a look at this little polka dot, except we don't call it a polka dot, do we? Okay, in your metacognition, you know the name for this dot. It is called your decimal point, right? And if I see a number before the decimal point, like right here, That would tell me how many dollars I have, but I will not have a dollar until we get to that 100th day of school. So I can't use that yet. If I see it after the decimal point, like this, that tells me how many parts of a dollar I have. Today, I have 44 parts of a dollar, or I could always say that I have 44 cents, because 44 parts of a dollar sounds pretty clunky to me. All right, boys and girls, the first thing that I am putting into my piggy bank today is a coin. It is a big coin. It has a picture of President George Washington on the front and an American eagle on the back, or a state symbol. If you think you know where it is, take your finger and point. Stay where you are. Don't get up. Don't get up. Stay where you are and point to the coin that you think I'm thinking about. If you said that this coin that is worth 25 cents is the quarter, you are right. It's the quarter, y'all. And the next thing that I'm putting into my piggy bank is a tiny coin. It is worth 10 cents. It has a picture of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt on the front. Remember, we call him sometimes FDR. And it has the torch of what? The torch of liberty on the back. That is correct. All right, if you know which one it is, get your finger ready. 1, 2, 3, point. Did you say it was a dime, y'all? Because it's a dime, y'all. All right, the next thing that's going into my piggy bank is another coin. This is a coin that is worth 5 cents. It has a picture of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his home called, did you say Monticello? Kiss that brain. Boys and girls, it has a picture of Monticello on the back. Remember, it's 5 cents. Point to it on 1, 2, 3. Did you say the nickel, y'all? Because it's the nickel, y'all. All right, and the next thing that's going into my piggy bank are 4 coins. These 4 coins together equal 4 cents. Alone, they equal 1 cent each. There is a picture of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. I'm going to point to it in 3, 2, 1. Did you say the pennies? Because it's the pennies, y'all. All right, we have 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. All right, let's take a look at our shape of the day. This is a 3-dimensional shape. Uh-oh, I left it wrong again. This is supposed to say 6 vertices. I'm sorry. It's a 3-dimensional shape. That means it is not flat like a pancake. Nope. It is something you can hold. It might have tops and sides and bottoms to it. This is a 3-dimensional shape. It has 5 sides and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. And I think you might remember this. We had this a little bit last week. We talked about this shape before. If you know what it is, raise your hand. I know if Levi's there, I know he knows it. I know a few other of you know it, but I definitely know that Levi knows it because he knew it on Thursday. If you said that this, oh, wait a minute, I forgot to ask you something. What's a vertice? What's a vertice, guys? Show me a vertice. It's a point or it's a corner. If you said that, I love you because you are all sinking all that into your metacognition. All right, our shape of the day is a triangular prism. If you said that, yay. All right, boys and girls, we're getting slowly but surely closer to the end of our morning meeting for today. We have a brand new set of words for this month. I want to only focus on these ones here because we're going to start this list next week, not this week, because we only have 1 day of school this week. It doesn't make sense to start it today. But our words are this week: dad, that, this, but, with, there, so, and 6. Now, when I come back next week and you come back next week, I'm going to be asking you, how many words on our list this week have digraphs? How many syllables does each word have? And then if we have time, maybe sometime later in the week, we will put these words in alphabetical order. We've been practicing that, and I hope that you all are working on things at home, like looking at 2 or 3 words at a time and saying, hey, I know this one would go first because it starts with a B, and that comes before D, and it comes before F. So I want you to take a look at different words around your house and try to do that on your own. So we'll start these 8 words next week, and we'll move on from there. It's time to spin the wheel of names, but guess what? I don't know who's going to be in this classroom with you when you're watching this video, and I don't know that they know our routine. So we are going to skip the wheel of names. I know, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad. We will catch up on our wheel of names. We'll find out who our student of the day is the next time that I'm here, and we will have them be our parade leader for our number song. But instead of getting up and doing our number song today, oops, we'll skip the, oh, I'll do the weather real quick. Our season right now is fall, and I can tell because I see a lot of leaves on my front yard and they are all changing colors. Today's high temperature is supposed to be, I don't know if it's true or not, 61. If it's really 61 where you are, oh my goodness, I wonder what it's going to be where I am. And the weather is supposed to be partly cloudy, but I'm hoping it's more sunny than cloudy. Okay, boys and girls, here is our number song, our double song. Get ready. Sing it from your spot. We're not getting up and making a parade. We're going to stay in our spot and sing it. Are you ready? Here we go. I hear everybody singing.
These are the doubles, 1 through 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. These are the doubles, 1 through 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. Time to concentrate. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10, my friend. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7 and 7 make 14. And 8 plus 8 is 16. 9 plus 9 is 18. 10 and 10 makes 20. 2 11s are 22. And 12 plus 12 is 24. These are the doubles, 1 through 12. We're adding numbers to themselves. These are the doubles, 1 through 12. We're adding numbers to themselves.
All right, boys and girls, that is the end of our morning meeting for today. I hope that you are going to behave for whoever is in this classroom with you. I know it's a really short week because it's only one day long, and I hope that you're not so rammy that you can't sit still. Make sure that you do your best, use your best manners. Make sure that when you walk in the hallway to go to the cafeteria or to specials, that you stay in a quiet line and set a good example, and try to earn some cookies for our cookie jar so that we can finally get that cookie party. And I'm thinking about you wherever I am. So I hope that you are making me proud. I will talk to you soon. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.